All right, so James and I will be filming a battle report for Team Yankee Hammerfall, the two-player starter for Team Yankee. It is an older version of the game, released back in 2017. Battlefront Miniatures rebranded it as World War III Team Yankee in 2019. But just like Fury and Stalingrad, they had this like kind of mini starter, which came with 5 tanks. And what I will be playing are the U.S. with 2 M1 Abrams, and James will be playing 3 Soviet T-64s. From what I understand, Team Yankee, at least in this Hammerfall starter, is a pretty lethal and fast game. So I don't know if this battle report is going to be very long. We'll play a couple games just so that you get a feel for it. The game itself plays very similar to Flames of War. So since we know how to do that, we should have an easy time of it. So, all right, my team there, James's team there. Let's go on to the battle report. All right, guys, here is our war table for Team Yankee Hammerfall. We're just doing the introductory scenario since this is our first time playing Team Yankee, but as far as I can see, the rules are very similar to Flames of War, so we shouldn't have a hard time acclimating to the rules of the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll off to see who goes first, and then we will come right back after the dice roll. So, get a 5.
And I got a 4.
Okay, so I will be going first. I'm going to make my movement, and then we'll be right back. All right, after my movement, I took this Abrams here, moved him from there. So he's behind the wall and can see that T-64. And then I moved my other Abrams here so I can see the one down the way, which will be this one. Cannot see this one because this building is in the way. So I'm going to go to my shooting. I will do this one into that 264. I will get 2 shots. All right, so I measured 11 from the barrel to that tank there. So I don't get a penalty to hit. And because of stabilizers, no penalty because I moved. So I need to hit a 3-up. And I got both of them. So I have an anti-tank of 20. James has an armor of
17.
So he'll need to get a 3-up on this. And he doesn't, so... Alright, so James rolled a 2, failing the save, so I need to beat a 2-up to destroy it. And it is gone. The first casualty of this battle. So, alright, so my next one will be shooting to that guy right there. I'm going to take the measurement and we'll be right back. Alright, so from this Abrams to that T-64 is 16, and because of laser rangefinder, I don't get a penalty to my hit. Now, what do I need? 3-up?
Yep.
Okay, 2 shots. Got both of them. Needs to beat an anti-tank of 20. He saves one and fails one, so I'm going to need a 2-up. Oh my god. That's 2 T-64s down. I'm hoping that we're doing this right, because this just seems to be a little too easy. All right, so that is my turn. There are no bailouts, but 2 T-64s have bit the dust. It's not a good day for the Soviets. We are going to move on to an abbreviated turn for James on his turn. All right, so James moved from there to over here, and then he's going to aim at my Abrams rear armor. So advanced stabilizers means he didn't get a penalty to hit, and he's within 12 inches, so no penalty there. He will need to get past cover, so that's a +1 to hit. All right, so James needs to hit a 5-up because of cover. And he got it. So his anti-tank is 22, but I think the rear and the side are the same. It doesn't denote it on the card here. So there is no way that I can... do anything to roll armor save on that. So he's just going to roll to see if he beats his firepower, which is 2-up. And he just knocks out this Abrams from behind. As a recap, his last T-64 was able to take out my M1 Abrams from behind. So we are going to go to turn 2. All right, at the top of turn 2, I have 1 Abrams left, and James has 1 T-64 left. We have to admit that this game is pretty brutal and fast. So I'm going to go to my movement phase, and we will be right back. All right, after my movement, I moved from here 14 inches to there. And then I'm going to shoot at his last T64. I'm going to measure the distance, and we will be right back. All right, so that is 13 inches from barrel to the hull there. We're going to give James a +1 to cover because that's in the way of my shot. So I will need to hit a 4-up. Get 2 shots here. Oh, and I miss. I think the tide is turning because I can already see what James might do. So we will be back after James's movement phase. So James moved 14 from there to here, and now he is in a prime position to get me on the side armor. So James will need to roll a 4. James will need to hit a 4-up. So he gets 1 shot. Hopefully this is a lucky one. This will be one of the shortest battle reports ever. Wow. That...
Did I just sign my death warrant?
I don't know, because I got to maneuver around. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So James got a 2-up on that, so it plinked right off.
It was worth the risk.
And it was definitely worth the risk, because if he had gone that 4-up, he would have just destroyed me. So, all right, we're going to go to the next turn. All right, after my movement, I just moved 4 inches back here, measured a range of 9. So no penalties. It's going to be just a wide open shot. I need to get a 3-up. I got 1. So James will need to beat a anti-tank of 20.
All right.
Oop, let's re-roll that. And he did not get it. So yeah, now I got to beat my firepower. Beat my firepower of 2-up. Yep, and it was a quick and bloody game. The last T-64 has been blown out. This is a U.S. NATO victory over the Soviets. Since this game only lasted about 7 minutes, we're going to give it a go again, just so that we can have a little bit longer battle report, and we will be right back. All right, guys, we are back for Game 2 of Team Yankee Hammerfall. The first game ended in a U.S. victory. I'm going to give James the priority for starting off this game, just to see if he could do any better this turn. He was able to kill one of my Abrams, but I knocked out all 3 of his T-64s. This is definitely a faster-paced game in terms of how it plays, because things are so lethal in the more modern age compared to Flames of War in World War II. But yeah, so here we go. We're going to come back after James's movement and go into shooting. All right, so James moved all of his T-64s, 14, running up the field. These 2 are behind this building and have nice clear shots to both of my Abrams. However, they're not going to get to the side because you have to be past the front line there. But this other T-64 moved up here. Again, can't hit my side, but they are in advantageous positions because they have blocking line of sight terrain. And now James is going to go into his shooting phase. What are you going to shoot first?
This T-64 into your Abrams.
Into that one? Okay. So you're going to need a... Well, let's measure the distance first. Make sure that everything is cool from the barrel.
Yeah, 9.
9? Okay. So no penalty to hit. He needs a 4-up. He gets it. All right. So I need to beat an anti-tank of 20 to my front, or 22 to my front. I have armor 18, so I need a 4-up at least. Whoo!
That means my
go ahead and roll your firepower. That was a save. Yep, he got it. So that is the Abrams knocked out quite easily because these guns are big on the T-64. All right, so next one.
Next shot is this T-64 into that Abrams over there.
All right, so you need a 4-up.
Yep, I still need a 4-up.
Yeah. What's the distance?
16.
16. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Advanced stabilizer. You're fine. 4-up. Oh. Oh my. Okay, so I got to roll a save of 4-up. Oh. Wow.
Another.
Yeah. Roll your firepower, and then we'll see.
2-up.
Yeah. So that's it. That is game. This was a quick second game. Both of my Abrams, before they even got off the ground, were knocked out by the T-64. So this game is a Soviet victory. So we are 1-1. I think we're going to call it here. We have a good idea of how this game plays. It's pretty fast, pretty lethal. Next game we're going to do is actually going to be a play from the box from World War III Team Yankee. But that'll take a little bit longer. We'll need to build up all the models. But definitely Hammerfall is a fast-paced game compared to like Flames of War Fury or Stalingrad. These tanks are a lot more lethal. I didn't even get a chance to fight back this time. But all right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Play It From the Box battle reports from Wargaming Noob Historical.